Good morning, everybody. So the struggle is real. I woke up and I was seeing a bunch of minimalist posts on Facebook, and then I went to Google, and then I went to YouTube, and I was like, you know, I'm nowhere near my goal. And at some point I know I'm gonna have to sit down and figure, okay, I cannot get to a big backpack and 2 boxes because I have a home. Like, it's not just me. You know, I have Aziz, and I have Aziz's stuff, and then I have our home stuff. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm starting to wonder if I should do counting my things, because maybe that'll help me. I don't know. I think it's officially now 117 things that I've gotten rid of. So that's really good. And when I think of it like that, it does put it into perspective that, wow, I had like quite a few things laying around here that I didn't need. Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk to you today about an idea that I saw from other people on YouTube. And when I first saw it, I just thought, they're crazy. How could they do that? That's like way too into it. What they did was they went through and they counted every single thing that they own. Every single thing. They gave a number. And that was going to help them to downsize on their possessions. And I had no intention of doing this. But instead I started counting the things that I was donating and giving away. And I found that while I was doing that, it was helping me to see things as just things, as objects, versus something that I should be cherishing or I should be loving and all this stuff. Because I have discovered that I am definitely an emotional, I don't want to say hoarder because I don't hoard things, but I'm an emotional keeper. They could keep all of the sentimental things, and it's extremely hard for me to get rid of it. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it. I am going to count all of my things and see where I can, you know, decrease some things. So I don't have as big of a turnout as I would like to as far as getting rid of my things, but now that I know where I'm at, I feel like a little bit better, like I can, you know, work on it. So my grand total was 517 personal items. Now I went through and I counted like each pair of underwear, each pair of socks, each piece of makeup, things like that. That's how I got to that total. But then I decided, what if I group it together? Like if I count all of my makeup, because it's really well organized, and I don't really have a lot compared to other people, especially if you watch those girls who YouTube makeup tutorials and stuff. Oh my gosh, I have nowhere near that kind of amount. So I decided, well, if I just have it in one container, then I can count my makeup as one, my nail polishes. Well, actually I counted my nail polishes separately because I kind of feel like I come and go with nail polishes. Like I can get rid of some, you know. Anyway, underwear and socks I felt was kind of like a necessity, and no matter how much I have, I can use them as fillers whenever I do get my big backpack, or I can just put them all in a cube and it's still little space. So I just counted those as ones. I have kept 99 DVDs, and a lot of them are just like old movies that I like, and seasoned DVDs that I can't really watch online because of like downloading issues or skipping and loading issues and things like that. So I've also counted them as one because they are with Aziz's stuff all in this container here. So if I can put it in a small container, I'm just gonna label it as one. So by doing that, I took my items down from 517 down to 371. So I've watched videos where people, typically men, because men can get away with this. With women, it's always harder for us. But where these guys get down to having only 100 things, like, and they can just like carry it in their backpack and go, and like that's it. And that would be awesome. I don't ever think that's possible for me because I am a girl, but you know, it would be cool to get somewhere close to that number. But I have 317 personal items right now, and I'm just going to show you guys some of the things I've decided to get rid of, just to show you, because I thought I couldn't get rid of anything, you know, but it turns out I could. So I'll show you guys right now. I went through my DVDs and I got rid of so many stuff that I've seen a bunch of times. I'm kind of like, like the Hulk, like totally just wasn't feeling that movie. I got an Elvis CD, which all of his stuff I can look up online. Bollywood dance video, which I never really got into because I'm not just, you know, coordinated enough for that. This black nail polish, because it's almost empty, and as you can see, I'm wearing some, and I got a new black nail polish, so I don't need that one. It's almost gone. This bouncy ball, I've played with it so many times, and I'm like, you know what, I really don't need to keep a little bouncy ball. This is a broken ring and some tarnished and misplaced earrings that just don't have their pieces, so those are gonna go. Clothes that are damaged and just worn out, and I am so sad to say goodbye to these pants. They have been the best pants I've ever had, and I have sewn them up like 12 different times, and I'll show you guys where, you know, it's getting to the point where I can't be replacing them too much. I don't know. Maybe I'll try sewing it up again. I don't know. And then like the insides, you know, rubbing together, they're getting really worn out. So yeah, I'm getting rid of this black abaya. I'm keeping one. It's a longer, it has pockets, and it's a little looser on me, so I'm just gonna get rid of this one. And there we go. I'm also going to be donating this. My mom sent this to me for Christmas, and the thing is that I like that a lot, and I don't know, some reason I just have this thing for blue and green dishes, so that actually fits like my utensil kind of stuff perfectly. But I don't need like a basting brush. I don't ever use one. I don't have a need for one, and typically when I marinate, I just put it straight in the oven when it's done, get it going, mixing together, or in a stir fry or something like that. And even when I make a turkey, I just use a spoon and get the juice and pour it on. So there's really no need for that. So I'm gonna get rid of that too. And I feel really good that I'm letting some things go. And now I know that I have so much and I can downsize. And of course a few of those I will downsize on, you know, like makeup, like once I use it I get rid of it. Or like I counted the journals I have, because I'm into journal style writing to my pen pals now, so a few of those will go down eventually. And a couple of my shoes are about to give out, so there are things that are gonna go just naturally on their own. But there are some things too that I'm gonna have to really work on getting rid of. And that was I was feeling like this tightness in my chest this morning. I was like, you know, I feel like I have so much stuff, like I need to start getting rid of more, because I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm just holding on to things that I don't need to hold on to. So now that I know where I'm at number wise, it's kind of like helping me process things a little more, to where I could be like, okay, well, maybe I can let go of that, because do I really need that? And which is something I was really struggling with this morning before I started doing that. I was hoping that it would work for me to kind of make things click and be like, okay, it's just something, it's just a thing. Aziz is walking home, and he should be home any minute now, so I'm just waiting for him. Okay, here we got pizza from just down the street. They cut it in squares. I don't know, I hate that they cut in squares, because okay, like if you cut triangles, then like you know, you pick it up like this. And look, like what is this? What is this? It's like pizza for a Polly Pocket. I don't understand who invented this, but they're stupid.